see the potential and they may not, because you're able to see what they could be and they're only able to see what they are now. Whew. Oh, okay. Yes. Hello, chat. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. You feel me? Get the fuck up. God, let me stop. Anyways, so can we talk about it, please? Potential. You got potential. You got. No, so potential is non-existent. That potential does not truly exist. Potential is really what we are able to see within somebody, and within our ability to see within somebody, whether that be capabilities, whether that be habits, whether that be patterns that we see within somebody. We believe we could take that pattern, that habit, that characteristic, and make it into something that it's not, because to us it would be essentially better. So potential is really just taking a characteristic, looking at somebody and being like, hey, like, you would be a great this, and that, and you have so much potential. When in reality, when somebody speaks an opinion on potential, and when somebody speaks an opinion on potentiality, I want to say, it's really just an observation formed from what that person is capable of seeing. So the observation that they form, the opinion that they form on what they believe is potential, is really just their perception on your capabilities and what they believe is possible from you because of X, Y, and Z, because of a set formula. And again, potentiality, we don't want potential. We don't want that. We don't want to have potential. We don't want to be, you know, just potential. We want to embody everything that's the criteria that would essentially be using your potential, if that makes sense. Everything that's like, oh, like, you would have so much potential if you went to the gym, if you were consistent within posting, if you just never shut up about what you have to say and you're outspoken. You would have so much potential if you just embodied that. So why aren't you embodying it? Like, the potential thing is such a false narrative, because it's a downplay on the present moment and in the ability to execute and use all said potential. So when you're like, oh, they have potential for this, they have potential for that, they have potential for whatever it is you think, potential, it's all a false narrative built upon the capabilities that we are able to see. There's no such thing as potential. It's executing what you believe is within your scope of capabilities. So for anyone ever to speak on your potential, for you to ever speak on anybody else's potential, is not right in a sense of self-assurance, self-worth, being able to genuinely know who you are and what you have to offer. You won't get fazed by the potential that you may see from others or the potential that others see in you. It's all just a facade. Opinions are a facade. Potential is a facade. All of this shit is a facade, bro. It's all fake. I'm tired. Hang it up. Like, and by facade, I mean external navigation guiding you somewhere that only your internal can guide you. Like, this whole potential thing not existing because it's just what you would do in somebody else's shoes is so valid, because when you think of it, you see the potential and they may not, because you're able to see what they could be and they're only able to see what they are now. So it's like, yeah, it's coming from a right space, you know, being like, you got potential, but at the same time, it's understanding that whatever you're calling has potential will reach its potential when it's meant to. But you feel me, in a sense of just allowing it to grow into that potential, allowing it to see it for itself, allowing it to go through the process that everything has to go through. Everyone, everything, every single just energy, essence has a potential within the universe. And so it will reach its purpose utilizing the potential that everyone else sees, but it's only in that person seeing their own potential where they're able to actually take power within that. And I'm saying that because that's where I'm at. I'm fighting back and forth and back and forth. Do I have the potential? Can I do it? Are you fucking joking? Do not play with me right now. Do not piss me off. It's really just a sense of self-worth and self-concept, and persisting in that self-concept that I have of my self-worth and who I am, and not who I'm trying to embody, but who I am choosing to embody every day, because who I choose to embody every day is a decision. Like a damn game loading up, I get to make the decision today, who do I embody? I get to make the decision today, what is the actions that I will take? I get to make the decision. It's up to me to take that wheel in the car that I'm driving, to take that controller in the game that I'm playing in my life, and really standing on it for me to develop my character. Because anything outside of that is false. Everything outside of that is built on false, not real. Can combust at any moment because it's not truth to my essence. Like, and I mean that with like opinions. Like, stop caring about opinions, bro. What is up with you? Let it go. Like, release and just say what's on your mind. And even if it doesn't seem like it makes sense, it will make sense to somebody. And if it doesn't, well, at least you released and you're able to look back and see the work that you created and how it flopped. You could have done better. And then next time, just fucking do better. You feel me? It's not so serious. Like, and if you start to take life so serious, if you start to strain yourself, if you start to stress yourself over life, you are depriving yourself of the literal purpose of life existing. Life is to live. And if you're straining yourself, you're stressing yourself out, and you're just tripping all the damn time in a negative ass mood, hating the world, you're literally depriving yourself of the beauty of being able to live and exist. And it's not even like, oh, like depression is not real, like, because I've heard that before. I've heard the connotation depression is not real. And I can understand it to an extent, how, you know, that perspective can be in someone else's reality, that depression is not real. But certain people can't see that depression does not truly exist when they're in that state of constant survival to feel better than what they only know. It's hard when somebody's depressive to feel better than what they only know. How can you feel something that you don't know? Like, and it's holding space for that and understanding that for somebody. But the point is like, depression and like not taking life so serious, there's such a fine line, because it's like, okay, I'm stressed because I want a better life. I get it. I understand. We all want a better life. Shit, we want to get to where we all want to go. But are we not going to enjoy the journey as we get there? Are we going to deprive ourselves of the most fun part, which is the journey to get there, because we're so stressed on the next goal that we think will get us there? The goals we set are so much smaller than they actually are. Like, the goals we set are actually so small compared to what they could be, compared to what there is out there in this huge vast world. So it's realizing that if that's the case and that goal we set is really nothing, like a drop of water in a huge ass beautiful ocean, like if that's how big it is, if that little drop of water is that goal compared to the whole vastness of the ocean, then whatever you're doing does not matter. Truthfully, you could motherfucking die yesterday and nobody would give a fuck. And it's not even like, oh, no one cares about you, nobody will remember you. Baby, yes, you will exist within love, but whatever it is that you were coming to do, whatever it is in the time that you were here before you died, bitch, that's not existing. What did you stamp? What did you truly stamp within this world before you left? That makes a mark, not just for you, but for everyone who encountered you, for the person that you decided to show up as every day. How did you leave that mark within who you embodied in every single moment, in every single second, in the day that you existed in? Like, in every single day, what were you embodying? Who were you, baby? Like, do not piss me off right now, bro. Like, trust in who you think you are meant to be, because if you don't, what's the fun of life? What's the fun of life if you aren't at least trying to figure out who the fuck you are? This is a game. Date yourself. Date the universe. Baby, go get flowers. Like, go look at trees. Like, enjoy a relationship with self and the universe, so that you can have this self-concept with yourself that you are worthy of everything, because everyone is worthy of everything they want. But one can only truly feel that way and embody that for themselves. No one can make you feel like you deserve something. So if you feel like you don't deserve something and you are having negative